Yo, what's going on, ladies and gents? My name is Arbuckle. Welcome back to another video. Today we are once again back on Modern Warfare, and I wanted to share with you guys the best class setup for the brand new MP7 Trivor blueprint. This is a blueprint unlocked very late in the Season 6 Battle Pass. I'm sure some of you are just now unlocking this. If you haven't unlocked it yet, you're probably getting close, and this is a really fun MP7 to use. It's actually a pretty unique MP7, as most of you guys that use this weapon probably know. Generally, you're playing pretty aggressive. This specific blueprint is the complete opposite. This is more of a medium range weapon, and the way I would best describe it is, I know a lot of people like using snipers and Warzone as their primary. This is a good secondary to run with a sniper because it's an MP7, so obviously it's an SMG. It's great from close range, but this build specifically is great for medium to long range. So if you're running a sniper and you need a weapon that's somewhere in between an SMG and an AR, this is a perfect way to go. Again, we're focusing mainly on distance with this MP7 class, so hopefully you guys like it and you guys will be able to do really well with it. So if you guys take a look at the attachments that we're going to be using, the muzzle that we're using is the Muzzle Brake. This is giving us recoil stabilization and giving us a really nice boost to accuracy and control. The Muzzle Brake is actually something that I've run on the MP5 a lot to help make it better from distance, so running it on this MP7 is going to be great, with this MP7 already being more accurate than the MP5. So the Muzzle Brake muzzle, we're not going to be using a barrel. Now the laser that we're using is the tack laser. The main focus of this attachment is to improve our ADS speed. We get aiming stability here, which, keep in mind, doesn't affect this weapon at all because we don't have idle sway on an SMG. So if you see aiming stability as a pro or a con, keep in mind it doesn't affect anything. But we're also getting aim walking steadiness, which is great to have with an SMG because we're going to be ADSing probably a lot with this thing. So the tack laser, a great laser to rock with this blueprint. The optic that we're using is the Viper Reflex, so I decided not to change this from the original blueprint. I think the Viper Reflex is fine. If you don't really feel comfortable with it, you can run a mini reflex. I think that is a good alternate. I wouldn't run anything higher that zooms in a little further, nothing like a VLK scope or anything. And keep in mind, this is an MP7. It's an SMG. It's not an AR or LMG. So the Viper Reflex actually does really well. Again, if not, just run a mini reflex and you should be fine. We're not going to be using a stock. Now the underbarrel that we're using is the Commando foregrip. I decided to add this for recoil stabilization. The Commando is something that I added to the MP5 a while back and started using that because it made it better from distance. So obviously it's going to help out this MP7 a lot. What's also really nice about that Commando is that we're not losing more ADS speed. So with a lot of the other ones like the Merc, the Ranger, the Operator, we lose ADS speed with all of those while gaining that recoil control. But with the Commando, we're able to gain that without losing the ADS speed. So Commando foregrip, great underbarrel to rock with pretty much any SMG. We're not running any extra ammo, not worth it. If you're using it in Warzone, you might want to exchange one of the attachments for a 60 round mag, maybe the Optic or the tack laser, but for multiplayer, we're leaving ammunition off. And last but not least, the rear grip that we're using is rubberized grip tape, which has actually been one of my more favorite rear grips recently because of the distance. We're getting a really nice boost to accuracy here because of the recoil control pro, and we're not losing anything because aiming stability doesn't affect this weapon. So rubberized is a great way to go if you're focusing on being accurate from distance. If you're playing extremely aggressive, obviously stippled grip tape is going to win the fight in that. But because we're playing a little bit more defensive with this thing and want to do well from far away, rubberized is going to be the best rear grip to use. But I'll give you guys one last look at all the stats and attachments that come with this specific class setup. If you guys have any questions or anything else to add about the original Trivor blueprint or the class that I share with you in this video, please make sure to leave a comment down below and I'll be sure to try to get back to you as quickly as I can. But I really hope you guys did enjoy this video. Please make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I'll see all you guys in the next video.